Welcome, Sagittarius. I'm Brenda, and I'm here today to bring you your January 2019 monthly Angel Tarot and Oracle reading. Happy New Year, all my beautiful Sagittarians. I hope that you had a beautiful month of December of giving and sharing love with your family members and your loved ones. We're moving on into a new phase, a whole brand new year of, resurgence of things coming back into our lives and moving on to new things in our future. I want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, and sharing these videos. As you know, this is a general reading, and every single card here cannot apply to every single person in the universe. So if you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, I welcome you again to go to my website. There you'll see the services that I offer and how to either schedule a private reading with me or a Reiki healing session. Thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, and sharing these videos on YouTube. Please be sure when you subscribe to click the bell button beside subscribe, and then you will get notification as soon as my cards go out there for your free messages and readings. Let's start with our reading now, Sagittarius, for July 2019. Well, your overall energy here, my friend, has to do with the Sun card. And that's an amazing card. It's an amazing card of energy, of shifting energy, of moving towards the light, of knowing where you are on your path, aligning yourself there, and also balancing yourself so that you are completely aligned to move on your path towards your destiny and towards the direction and your, the progress on your path leading you to abundance. This is a happy outcome card. This is all about your goal, and that's what you're leading towards. That's what this reading is going to be focused on, where it is you want to go and how you're going to get yourself there. I do see there may be some brilliant new ideas coming in through this reading in January, and that there will be new ideas coming in that are more inspirational, that are going to lead you to this success. You will have more confidence. You will be able to let your own light shine. That's going to help lead you on your path and actually be a beacon of light for you to follow. Great, great, great all over energy here for this reading. Now, let's move on to what it is you have on your mind. What's going on in your life? Well, you've been given the Three of Fire, which is the Three of Rods. Okay. And the Three of Fires is all about, new growth and ready for action and taking action. It's about self-development, going places you normally wouldn't go, doing things you normally wouldn't do, taking risks and leaps of faith you normally wouldn't take. This is an amazing card. The Four of Rods and the Four of Fire speaks of abundance coming in, knowing that it's coming in. There's new growth coming in. Okay. That's what's happening here. Things are starting to look very good, and have patience. Okay. At this time and wait for it to come in. Because when it does, my friend, you're going to be able to make long-term plans. This is what some of you have been wanting and working towards. You're working towards an endeavor that is going to allow you the resources, time, and effort to move on your path in that successful direction. That's what this Sun is all about. That's what it talked about here. Now, let's see what you're working towards. Well, some of you, it's not a great card because it is the Four of Air, but we'll work it out here because the all over energy here looks really good. So what this tells me is that some of you have been dealing with justice issues or judgment issues or legal issues that have totally exhausted you and depleted you. You're at that point where you just need to take a rest. So this is what you need to do. Step back if those of you are dealing with these issues, okay? This is what is, what you're working towards is the conclusion and dealing with this issue of justice, okay? Working perhaps again, with something where you have to stand up on your pedestal and express yourself, and your truth And often it has to do with defending yourself, okay, your morals, your integrity, what it is people are judging you on or asking you to do. So you need to step back, look at the whole picture here, have a rest, okay? This is all about wanting to run away and escape away from these energies that you're dealing with, and wanting actually, you know, to run off to the beach and put your feet in the sand and just listen to the ocean and feel the flow to, you know, get away from that chaos and get away from that drama that's going on in some of your life. Some of you may be dealing with legal issues, okay, justice issues and judgment issues, but it may not be the time right now. You may not have the resources, the time or effort to go away. So take yourself to meditation. I want you to do some soul searching. I want you to think about where it is you want to go, because this abundance can come into you, okay? You just need to sit in the silence and don't get too bent out of shape about this air card, this sword card, okay? This talks about you being tired and needing to step back in a situation that you're dealing with right now. You've dealt with it. Now you need to sit back and, you know, rejuvenate, okay? Replenish your energy within you. Now, let's see what's going to benefit you. Well, you've been given the Four of Water. And, you know, you're hoping for these cups. You're hoping for more abundance coming in. And you're getting an offer, but you don't think it's a good enough offer, okay? Don't bite the hand that feeds you, and also don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Someone may be coming in to give you an offer and say, well, you know, this is what I can afford to give you right now, whether it's in a commitment, in a relationship, whether it's, we can't get married tomorrow, but, you know, maybe in 2 years we can, using that as an example. Or, you know, the money's not 100% there, but we're working towards that goal, so we'll have it to do what it is we want to do. That's what this is about. Not crying over spilt milk, not looking, you know, and sulking and feeling bad because the offer isn't what you wanted 100%. I get it. But don't look a gift horse in the mouth. You feel like you're missing an opportunity, some of you, and you're discontented and you're bored. I want you to keep your eyes open. I want you to keep your eyes open to all the other possibilities that are around you, that are there. You just have to take notice, okay? And tweak your plans a bit if you're not getting the full offer that you had been asking for. So it's not a bad card. It is the Four of Water. It's sitting there saying, you know, it's not the offer I wanted. You know, this is there. Why can't I have it? Well, it's there, but it may take time, okay? And open your eyes to any new possibilities coming in to get you to that destination. Now, your future opportunities that are coming in doesn't get much better than this, my friend. Look at the abundance coming in. Yes, this is a give and take situation, okay, where one's getting an offer and the other's saying, well, what about me? How come they're getting this and I'm only getting that? And that falls back again on this Four of Cups. It was next to the Four of Cups that was here. So I want you to realize that the abundance is coming in, and it may be in the form of money, time, or effort. It may not be what you had 100% thought you were going to get. But that's where compromise comes in. That's where cooperation comes in. I mean, there may be gifts of money, time, or effort. There may be a new career coming in being offered to some of you. And I do see that if some of you have had a long-standing debt and you've applied for money let me rephrase that. If you have a long-standing debt, you're going to have the resources now to clear that. If you're applying for a loan, you're going to get accepted for that, okay? So this is a good card. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Sometimes we don't get all 100% of what we want, but we need to know that it's better than nothing, okay? Now, let's see how you feel about that situation. Well, this is how you feel about it. You've got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a pretty tough cookie. She's pretty strong. She sits there firm. She holds the sword and she says, you know what? Don't screw with me because I'm not stupid. All right? And she knows how to get what she wants. She's got a firm hand, but she's strong, but knows that when she does step forward, she's right about making that decision. This is about you clearing away what no longer serves you. This is about you looking at the whole picture, okay? You're looking at the whole picture there and you're saying, you know what? This isn't serving me anymore. I need to move on in a new direction. I need to make me happy. I need to do what it takes for me to find my peace and my bliss and my happiness. So this beautiful queen, and I love her, she's strong, she knows what she wants, and she clears away what doesn't serve her anymore, okay? And when she does it, she wipes her hands clean. She walks away. She's not smug, but she's confident, and she realizes that she should have done some of these things long ago. Okay, this shows me that some of you have been putting up with an awful lot for a very long time in a certain situation in your life. And now you realize, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm moving on in a new direction, and I'm removing what no longer serves me. I need to make me happy. And that's what it's going to take. Some of you may be leaving a relationship. You may be removing people that are negative in your life and not allowing you to grow on your path. They did at one time. Maybe they're not growing with you anymore. It may be a job. It may be something that you've been doing that you just don't like doing anymore. And you've gone out there to re-educate yourself. You've gone out there to find the knowledge. You've gone out there with your resumes, perhaps, and now you're moving on in a new direction. Now, let's see what the advice from the tarot is giving you. Well, pretty good advice. There's a lot going on with you, Sagittarius, in January. Well, this is temperance and this is balance. And balance and temperance are all about you, aligning yourself on your path, getting those 7 chakras aligned, filled, and balanced. Being able to see, being able with the crown chakra to accept the information that you need in your computer bank there up in your head that you need to have, seeing with the third eye, looking down the path at your future, your throat chakra, speaking when you should speak and holding back when you shouldn't, the heart chakra, realizing that compassion and compatibility and kindness goes a long way when you're dealing with challenges in your life. The sacral chakra, not holding in things, not harboring ill feelings. The solar plexus, learning to let go and release. And the root of the problem. Deal with the issue. Don't wear a mask. Don't try to shove it under the carpet. Deal with it. So that is what we call opening and clearing your chakras when it comes to dealing with balance. So you want to be balanced spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically in order to move on. And the universe is telling you this. This is the advice from the tarot right now saying when you're dealing with any challenges right now, make sure you're balanced. You have all the information that you need, okay? There's a need for balance. And balance refers to doing things in moderation, not jumping into a situation or especially a challenging, difficult one with both feet before you know what you're doing, okay? It's cooperation. Realizing that we have to, get along, okay, in order for these things to work out and compromise. Always knowing that we not always get 100% of what it is we want, and we can't allow the ego to push us to that level. Wait for the right timing, okay? When it comes to something that life-changing and important in your life, on your life path, make sure you wait for the perfect timing. It's all about perfect timing, my friends, in anything in our lives. It's that important. Now, let's see what your hopes and fears are. Well, this is a self-development card. You've got three of these fire cards, which are the wands, okay, which tells me, you're dealing with a situation in your life right now that this King of Fire, may be, excuse me, he may be, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarian coming into you to assist you with something. Or he may be the person that you're dealing with. Or this could be you. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I've got a tickle in my throat. I've been really good with these readings until now, but I'm getting really passionate with these readings. Lots going on for you, Sagittarius. So right now, you need to communicate with vision like this king who's motivated, he's idealistic, he's ambitious, and he's charismatic, okay? So these are the personality traits that you need to take on right now when you're dealing with anything that has to do with your life purpose, okay? Helping you walk in a successful direction on your path. I do see you may be getting advice from this king, this individual, like I said, who is probably, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarian. You're going to be getting advice from him about something to guide you on your path because he's creative. And he's going to be, very, very helpful for you in a situation that you may be dealing with. It could have to do with work. It could have to do with a project you're working on. It could have to do with education, knowledge coming into you. You may be going back to school, or you may be in school or college or university, or getting your master's in something. Excuse me, this individual will be very helpful for you to help you with something. But it's all about you focusing now, focusing on what it is you truly want and putting your head down and moving in that direction. Now, your final outcome card, which is your result card. Again, it's another self-development card. And my gosh, This came up for someone else as well. This is an amazing reading, my friend. You know, we started off with the star here, that you were going to have a happy outcome. And at the very end, you've got that happy outcome. This is the Four of Wands. This is the Four of Fire. This is success. This is moving on. And it's success often in a bonding situation with other people or someone else. It can be a marriage. It can be a commitment to move on and get married. It could be a partnership that you're getting involved in and know that it's going to be a good one. This is all about things working out. Contentment, okay, peace and abundance coming into you. This is the result of this reading. We started off with this very profound message in the beginning with the sun saying, wow, things are fantastic here. They're working out. So there have been a few issues here, you know, with taking a rest. Some of you may have been dealing with a legal issue or justice. You know, you had one relationship here where, you know, you were dealing with someone or people or a lover or someone in your life that you thought things weren't working out, and keeping your eyes open to new possibilities. This has been an all over pretty good, pretty active, active reading, you know, getting rid of what no longer serves you, keeping yourself balanced so that you can deal with any challenges coming in, getting abundance coming into you, okay, in time, effort, or money. You know, this has been beautiful. Abundance again up here. So here you have the final outcome, and it's gorgeous. You're going to get that abundance. You're going to get peace and contentment and abundance. And I do see it has to do often with a happy home life, okay? Your relationships are doing well, okay? They're going to flourish. I do see that it's a completion and the successful completion of a project, an endeavor that some of you have been working on. This is a happy outcome card. Wonderful card for your results, Sagittarius. Beautiful. It also showed up, I think, for Capricorn at the end of their reading. Of course, they didn't have all these cards that you have, but that was the final outcome. So things are working out for you at the end of this reading and in January. So let's take our oracle messages here, which are the messages from your guides, the angels, and the universe. And this is your daily message, and this is the message to play. Okay, this means, you know, you got to step back, you got to enjoy yourself, and if you want, I'll read you what it says. I mean, we all know what play means. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Okay, you've been busy. All right, you need time to you know, unwind. Don't worry. We will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. So there's help out there, whether it's the divine setting that up on your path so that you can step back. This, like we said, it's a completion of a project that you've done successfully. So basically, it's about you now relaxing. Take that holiday. Go on that respite. Take the weekend away. Put your feet up. Whatever it is you need to do to relax. Go to the spa. Whatever you need to do to unwind, and spend it with those that you enjoy company with you. Now, this is answers from your angels. So if there was a question, and I tell people this often, that you needed a definite answer to, this is your answer. Wow, look what you got. Yes. So whatever it is you wanted to know, Sagittarius, this is what your angels, your guides, and the universe, the divine universe, has sent you this message. So the answer to your question, my friend, is yes. Well, I wish you a great month of January and a remainder to January. And know that I'll see you in February. And always, always know that I continue to stand in that circle of light for you, Sagittarius.